Once again, I'm being harassed for nothing by the police department, who already know who I am, who got me probed, and every time they show up, they pop up like predators, and then they want to play this charade with me. So here we go again.
Hey, go ahead, copy his VIN down, since he's not going to cooperate. Copy his VIN down. Go ahead, see if you can get some information that way, since he doesn't want to cooperate.
Notice how his hand ain't left his side. His left hand is bent. Notice that.
Say it is. Okay, go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, go ahead. Notice how his hand bent and they smell like fresh cologne or sacrifice to Baal. Hell, that's all you had to do in the first place.
Are you talking to me or are you on the phone with someone?
Yeah. Have you talked to this guy before? Alright. Well, he wanted ID for it. Like, you got my information on who I am. So you won't get some ID.
So you won't even tell me your first name so I can call you by that?
Whatever, man. Now, I done told these dudes, I'm not submitting ID. I'm tired of submitting ID to an organization that got me probed. Alright? They know my any and every location. So I told them, do I have to leave where I'm from? Or you gonna arrest me? But I'm not finna submit no, I'm tired of submitting ID to you. You got me ID. Stop fronting. So now whatever they wanna do, man, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. And we in our own land. Simple as that. So it's going down. You know, these the last days. It's going down. See, all of a sudden they hating on me because I'm trying to make progress. You know what I'm saying? But they want me exposed to the elements. So I understand perfectly. I know who I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? I know what I'm dealing with. I know the nature of it. So, get on up. Right now, these faggots raping my wife or doing pedophilia to my son. And I ain't the only one in this predicament. Y'all remember that. Pay attention to the notion. Pay attention to the continents of these people. Pay attention to their arm movements and everything. The other dude, he done went to his little squad car and posted up. Probably looking on his screen, on his TV or whatever. But man, it's all good. This system dead and burning in Hades. Real simple.
Alright, here's the deal. You listen? Alright. So, if you're asked to ID and you don't ID, you can be arrested for that. Regardless if somebody ID'd you yesterday. Okay? I'm telling you this because if the next officer comes along and asks you for an ID and you don't get one, he can take you to jail. So, do you need our assistance? Do you need our assistance? I'll take that as a no. Have a nice day, sir.
Even pulling out, they taking their time trying to get all these lasers that's shooting out my eyes. Look at them. Remember I told you the cars, they cut past me. That's all they got to do is cut past me. And if I'm looking, the lasers go through the tent, through the window, and they catch points like that. Pay attention. Look at them. My head down, but I see they posted up sideways. See, usually I have my shades on, but I'm not worried about that. As it is written, you know, if someone takes your, what did it say? What does it say? If someone takes your coat, give them your mantle also, or something like that. Real time. All right, look at the red head and the white tail end on that diesel. Now, see, remember when I told you that another thing they'll do a lot of diesels with no trailer on them. Now, as you can see, this is how my car looks. Alright? Now, he say he got a call in that somebody seen a suspicious vehicle over here without a license on it. Now, from the angle of these cars here, you probably can see that it don't have no license, but I mean, it ain't none of your business. And trust me, it's all bullshit. Cause everybody playing this game. Watch this. You see how he carrying? See how it's red and black, and he carrying a load. That's the same. And then you know, back behind a white. Watch, I'm finna show you. All right, here, look, you see how he pointed at me? See how white boy pointed at me? All right, there are yellow. See, there, and there's a red on the tail end. There's always a red on the tail end. Look like we got a fire over there burning. Look like something on fire. See, it's over with for these people. I'm tired of submitting. I'm tired of submitting. Cause it's like you giving. Remember, I told you I figured it out yesterday. If you read my comments, it's like you submitting something to them. The only thing I submitted, like our Savior did. Our Savior, and look, trash can. See how his hand sticking out the window? Nigga, these niggas is straight hoes. All of them done hold they vessel out to demons. They are possessed by demons. Demons are in housing they vessel. And all you know, exactly the same thing. The fouling, the reason why they sold out and lost their spot in heaven, because of the daughters of men. They were so obsessed with fornicating with the daughters of men, it haven't stopped. They doing the same thing. I hope something over there explode. Let y'all know we ain't playing no games. I can't wait to upload this. Now you heard what he said. Since you don't want to show your ID, write his VIN number down. All right. And he said it as like he was threatening me. So of course, we know all of this is being thrown at my wife, slandered at her, because she was gullible enough, lame enough to try to call herself going to participate in the game with these folks, because they got her under the thought that like running a guilt trip on her. They shot her with a Cupid arrow to make her like this punk ass dude next to me when we was being visited, and he was hating on me, and they was all looking at my wife. So why? But then I can get in all that later, because she came up there on some. We weren't husband and wife then, but she came up there on some nosy shit, on some like some I know what's going on the inside shit. But in other words, she was only being nosy and loose. And after I was like, after I do my bid, this is the mother of my child. We gonna have to get this straight. She gotta learn me. We going on into further adulthood with a child. At the time, my son was probably 3 or 4, 3.5. So I was like, but see, even I didn't have my mind made up that I was gonna go ahead and marry her. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's the problem, man. This spittle is the only reason why they're advancing is from the breakup of our families, of our people, from our people selling out and pretty much giving this spittle their kids, bowing down to this spittle. Oh, I can't make it. Hey, you can have my kid. I need help and all of that. And then they taking it a step further, because then this spittle is raised. These sellouts is raising children for this spittle, and they controlling everybody with a long handle spoon. And they got our babies doing everything. They murdering our babies. They are setting up fornication in order to breed a more dumbed down. See the flatbed, to breed a more dumbed down shell of a seed, to where it's perfectly controllable, it's perfectly moldable for this spittle to do what the hell they want to do. And this is what our so-called elders are doing. Shoot, I'm 35, but I hold it down. 2 whites in the back, 3 whites in the back, with a black in front of it. All of that means stuff. And you got to understand, this is in real time as I'm talking. They in my head. See, I can directly hear them threatening me. All right? All of this is did in real time. So you got to think in your head, damn, how are all of them cars passing by him right on time with his thoughts? That means everybody around in this whole radius and everywhere is so loud. It's in-housed by demons. I'm trying to let you know the extent, what word am I looking for? Not extent. Look at that flatbed carried by black. See how I'm trying to show you the damn. I'm trying to think of a word, not the extent, but the scale of this infestation. So you better not be still having your faith in that TV and the people that's broadcasting this stuff. Now, it's a blessing that everybody ain't. But I'm showing you. All right, we at 20 minutes. I'm showing you that when Noah and his 3 sons, all right, I read a little further in that. I thought only one covered his nakedness, but I believe in actuality 2 covered his nakedness, and one was laughing at